This video shows you how to prepare Luna's peripheral IV and radial artery system. Here's what you'll need. IV stopcock assembly from Luna's inventory kit. A 24 gauge IV catheter and extension tubing. Alcohol swab. Tape. 30 milliliter syringe. Syringes for drawing blood work. 4 3 milliliter syringe with 24 gauge needle filled with distilled water for flushing. An IV bag filled with red colored distilled water and tubing. An IV bag or syringe filled with distilled water and IV tubing connected for infusion. An IV pole. There are 3 peripheral IV sites on Luna: left temporal scalp vein, left antecubital, left foot. There is 1 peripheral arterial site on Luna, left radial artery. All 4 sites are filled and drained at the same time through the IV filled drain port on Luna's left side. Locate the IV fill drain port under the skin flap on the left side. Connect the long tubing end of the IV stopcock assembly to the IV fill drain port on Luna. Prime the IV tubing to the red colored distilled water bag and close clamp. Connect tubing to the distal port of the stopcock and turn the stopcock lever so it is pointing towards the red colored IV bag, and then open the clamp on the IV tubing. Connect the empty 30 milliliter syringe to the remaining port on the stopcock. Pull back on the syringe to approximately 20 milliliter mark to create a vacuum and turn the stopcock lever towards the syringe. The vacuum moves the red colored fluid into the mannequin and primes all ports at the same time. Before beginning the simulation, perform a venipuncture and confirm flashback to verify that the system has been prepared. Secure the IV catheter in place. If blood work is to be drawn prior to infusion, draw back blood sample needed from IV catheter. When flushing the IV site or infusing IV fluids and medications, these fluids will flow into the bag with the red colored fluid. After the simulation is ended, drain the remaining fluid from the IV system. If you used simulated blood, we recommend flushing the system with clear distilled water. You will use a 3 milliliter syringe filled with distilled water and with a 24 gauge needle attached. As all 4 ports are on the same circuit, each port will need to be flushed with 3 milliliters of distilled water in the order of scalp vein, radial site, antecubital site, and foot. Repeat the procedure with air in the syringe and flush all 4 ports with 3 milliliters of air. Clamp the IV tubing and disconnect the IV stopcock assembly from the IV drain port.